morning everyone and welcome to Monday morning's Mr Lonsdale Assembly. It's good to have you all here. We need to have a really good week this week. Hopefully you're being well behaved for your parents. You're going to be really good. You're going to work hard when they need you to work. And you're going to stay safe as well. So today we are going to be doing a bit of a science assembly. But first, it was Finn's birthday the other day and he'd just like to say something. Finn.
Thank you for all my birthday messages.
He'd just like to say a big thank you for all his birthday messages that he got off you all, so thank you so much. And he also wants to show you, he got a gymnastics bar, and he wants to show you his pull-ups. So Finn, over to you. Show your pull-ups for me. Here he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, well done, Finn, fantastic. So that was one of his presents he wanted to show you all there. So Harry's not with us today. He's upstairs, he doesn't feel particularly well. Do not worry though, he'll be absolutely fine tomorrow. It's nothing to worry about. He just feels a little bit like he needs to stay upstairs for a little bit longer, but he's fine, don't worry. But just Finn is here today to do our light and shadow assembly. So I'm going to have to do the PowerPoint because we have no Harry today. The first thing we're going to talk about, and you can talk about with your parents, the people at home, are sources of light. So to be able to talk about and look at shadows, we need to understand what is a source of light. So one source of light could be a fire, it could be lamps, it could be light bulbs. There's lots of pictures on there. Remember the PowerPoints are on there on the website, so you can get them up. So if you want to stop it now and talk about sources of lights that you have around your house or you know of, that would be fantastic. But here's some examples of some sources of lights. A light source is something which creates light, which creates some sort of light so we can see. So a very important one for us is the sun, and this is representing the sun today. So we've talked about the sun in previous assembly. The sun is an absolute essential light source. Some light sources are natural, and you can talk about this as well, whether they're natural or whether they're man-made. A natural source of light is created naturally, and obviously a man-made is made by man. So the lamp, for example, would be a man-made light source. The moon, by the way, which is a bit of one that confuses children sometimes, the moon is not a source of light, it is a reflector. So like cat's eyes reflect, the reason we see the moon at night is because the sunlight, the sun is still around and it shines onto the moon. Okay, Finn, are you ready? We're going to do a bit of an activity in a moment. So, these are objects which are sources of light. So a shadow is formed when light hits an object and creates a black shadow behind it. So you might see a shadow behind it. So here is an example on the PowerPoint. So when it is blocked, there we go, the light source comes down, it blocks the light and it causes a shadow. Okay, so that is exactly what happens with day and night, and we're going to talk about day and night in a little bit. But here's the activity we're going to do. Right, Finn, so this is the activity we're going to do. Are you ready? So we've got 3 words that we're going to learn about today. Opaque, translucent and transparent. If something is opaque, Finn, you cannot see through it, okay? You cannot see through it at all. If something is transparent, you can see through it. So like the windows are transparent, you can see completely through them. This ball is opaque, Finn, because you can't see through it at all. So everyone, this is an opaque ball.
And the moon.
The moon, you can't see through it.
And the world.
The world as well, you can't see through the world. Yeah, you're right. Brilliant, Finn. And then translucent is partially see-through. Okay, so it sometimes might be stained glass that you can see through a little bit. It could be certain plastics that you can see, let sunlight through, but not all the light. So something that's opaque doesn't let any light through. Something that's translucent lets sunlight through, but not all. And then transparent stuff are like the windows that you can see through, Finn. Okay, so we're going to have a bit of a test here. So opaque, translucent, transparent. So a book. Can you see through a book, Finn? Yes or no? No, you can't, so it means it is opaque. So you can guess these at home. You can stop the video while I'm going through these. A book is opaque. A glass of water, can you see through a little bit, all the way? You can see through a little bit, all the way or not at all? See through a little bit? What do you think? Can you see through the glass of water? Can you see any light through it? Yeah, okay, Finn. it's transparent, you can see through it. Okay, tracing paper is translucent. It lets a little bit of light through so you can see through it a little bit. And there we go. So have a look around and see if you can find any objects that are transparent, translucent and opaque. That's the first task you can do today. Just let me get the next slide up. So, again, it's a great website for you to use. Children's University of Manchester. And it's got lots of different science activities, and you can do this activity at home. So the activity I've got here is about the spin of the Earth and the Sun. We talked about the Sun and the Earth the other day, and here is my Sun. And you can see there that the Earth, Finn, can you come and hold my Sun for me, please? Finn's going to hold the Sun just there. So there's the Sun, and here is the Earth spinning. And obviously, as well as spinning, it goes around. Once round the Sun is 1 year, once round the Sun. But as well as that, it's spinning on its axis. One spin is every day. One spin is every day. Okay, so 2 spins 2 days, 3 spins 3 days. So here we are at the world there, and Finn is the Sun. He's very yarny today. Finn is the Sun there. So when the Earth is facing the Sun, it is in daylight, and then a shadow is formed on the back of the Earth here. So a shadow is formed, and that is night time. Okay, and then as it spins round, it comes into day and night, and it spins. So whichever part of the Earth is facing the Sun is in daytime, and the back is nighttime. It is in shadow, in darkness. So that's how a shadow forms. Finn, fantastic. Thank you. Can have the Sun back. So this shows here how that works. It shows where we are on the Earth, and it spins round. So if you want to have a look at that, you go on to Manchester University, Earth and Beyond, and Day and Night, and you can have a look at that presentation. And there it is up close. You can see the top of the world there. That's actually the Arctic Circle spinning round, and you can see the shadow that's being formed there is causing day and night. That's the shadow that is causing that, creating that there. Okay. And the other, here we go. There we go, we're on. The other one you can have a look at today to do with shadows is this one. And it shows how a shadow works during the day. Now, depending on where the Sun is in the sky, depends on how big or small the shadow is. When the Sun is at the top of the its top point during the day, as it's seems to be moving across the sky. Remember, it's us that's moving around the Sun and spinning round. It just looks like the Sun is moving. So when it's at its highest point, the shadow is the smallest. Okay, that's to do with where the Sun is in the sky, because the Sun's here, and Finn, you stand there. Okay, Finn, you stand just here. Thank you. Finn and Score Bunny are going to stand there. The Sun is here. The light is going to shine on, and it's going to create a shadow below. As it goes up to here, the shadow is going to be created a lot smaller, and as it goes over this side, it's going to be a lot longer. This shows the shadows at different times of day. It's a good source there you can have a look at and find out a little bit more about shadows and how they work. So it's a sunny day today, it looks nice outside. It's a good day to do some work on shadows, and so you could go out there today and you could measure your shadows at different points during the day, see how long they are. That would be a really good activity to do, to have a look at how shadows form, how shadows work, and how shadows change during the day. Have a look at this. Have a great day. If you want to send me any pictures of you doing your shadow work, or you're doing anything else, that would be great. I will use them at the end of the week in the PowerPoint. I have, by the way, thank you to Charlie, to Toby, and to Sammy as well, who've sent me some work on other people. I will put that on the PowerPoint for Friday, even though it was last week's piece stuff and things like that. That's absolutely fine. We'll get it put on there. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Hopefully you've learned a little bit about shadows today, and find out a little bit more today, hopefully, and see you all tomorrow. You saying bye, Finn?
Bye.
Have a great day, everyone.